Parents come to us and tell us sometimes, my newborn, my toddler is hitting my newborn because he wants this newborn baby to cry. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, as parents, we have been influencing our children in all possible ways. It could be as influencing their behaviors or beliefs or values and so many other things. Now, what kind of behavior? It depends on the belief system that we have, whether it is a negative form or in the positive form. It is totally depending on the way the positive or the beliefs, negative beliefs that we have within us, we have installed within us. Now, we need to eliminate certain things and work on our system or our thoughts and emotions so that we set right most of the parenting challenges that we have. Parents come to us and tell us sometimes, my newborn, my toddler is hitting my newborn because he wants this newborn baby to cry. He wants to hurt my newborn baby. Now, do you think this is the fact or the belief? Of course, this is not the fact. It's the belief. Now, if you think in another perspective, or if you think that my child's needs are not met, some unsaid needs are there, and I have to analyze that, I have to understand what is his need, and I have to communicate in a better way, then he will be able to get that particular results, or he will be able to be quiet. He'll not hit the child anymore. Now, what happens? When you change your belief system, your actions get better. Now, that's what parenting is all about. Some common beliefs that parents have, I would like to share few things just to give you an example. Sometimes parents come and tell us that child is manipulating me. He's throwing tantrums and trying to manipulate me. Now, do you think this is again the fact or the belief? Of course, these are all the beliefs that we have instilled in our mind from our childhood days. We've been listening to all these things. Now, if you think in the child's perspective, will the child ever be able to manipulate you or make you get angry? Sometimes they say, parents come and say, she always wants me to get angry. No, children never want their parents to get angry. They always prefer to have a happy mother or a happy father. They don't ever expect you to be the best mother or the best father, but they want happy mother and happy father to be with them. So manipulating them is not at all the fact, it is just the belief that we have. So try to work on your belief system. Try to understand what are these thoughts, limiting beliefs that we have instilled in our mind, and how can we eliminate them? How can I get out of all these things? Just try to make a note of all of them. You are going to get some solutions within yourself, because some unconsciously you have the solution within yourself. When you write down, you will be able to find out. Second thing is about presumptions that we have, pre-assumed notions or thoughts that we have in our mind. Now, for example, we feel that my child should never falter. He should never do a mistake because I am a perfectionist. Or I will raise my child perfectly, devoid of any mistakes. This cannot happen. Because human nature, it is the nature or it's a fitra of humans to have their own shortcomings and weaknesses. So in one or the other way, the child is having that shortcomings, and we too have our own shortcomings. We have to understand and identify them. We have to see to it that our presumptions are creating a lot of trouble in our children's mind. We can never expect our child to be perfect. So take out all that presumptions that you have in your mind based on all these things that usually these parents are having. Number 3 that we have to work is about our judgmental thoughts. How do we judge our children? We ourselves are showing and telling them that, okay, you are too young to understand this concept. You are too small to take this work or get this task done. You cannot do it. You're too weak. Now, when you tell that, what happens? We are giving them, or we are instilling some beliefs in the child's mind and making them understand that yes, I am weak. I'm not able to do it. Now the child starts believing in all those words, and subconsciously it is trying to integrate all of that thoughts. Now negative influence is happening in the child's life. I hope you're able to understand how crucial these words turn out to be sometimes in the child's life. Now, all this is happening because we usually dictate in parenting rather than listening. We don't listen to our children, but we dictate, we instruct them. We only give them instructions, nothing else. So when you do that, we don't understand what the child needs or what the child thinks and what the child feels. When this is happening, the child's potential is, we are trying to curb that potential and throw it somewhere away and make him believe that he is not capable enough. Usually in parenting, what we do is we become dictators or instructors rather than listening to them. So we are not listeners, but we give them all kinds of instructions and tell them to follow all these things. So they become robots here. They don't have any chance, or they don't have an opportunity to express their feelings, to decide about their curriculum or maybe their career opportunities and all that things. And when we do that, the child becomes very passive. He doesn't have his own interest. He depends totally on the parents' interest, and also decision making skills are not developed in child. Let them decide, let them get wrong. It's all right, even if they go wrong, even if they decide something which is not suitable for them, it's all right. Let us not underestimate our children in all these matters. The fourth point I have to talk about are expectations. What are the expectations that we have? How do we expect from our children? Usually, we expect our children to excel in their studies, to have a very good behavior, help people, do all that, have all that values in them, just like how prophets had. Third is they want to we want our children to relive our lives. That is, my dreams were not fulfilled. I was not able to pursue these studies. I was not able to have my career in this field. You have to get it done. This is really a very big problem for all the children there. Their interest and their passion is not at all cared, or they are totally ignored and neglected. This cannot happen. They have their own interest, their passion, and their life, their dreams. Let us fulfill all of that and make them achieve their goals. It's their life they are trying to live. So let us facilitate all of them. The fifth point that we have to work on our beliefs is regarding the myths and reality. Learn about the myths of parenting and its reality. What are the myths? Now, the myths have turned out to become reality because it is so much covered up in the society that we don't realize that they are myths. Usually, we say that when you talk or when you be with your child too much, you are going to spoil your child. That can never happen. It's a myth. The reality is that the more you be with your child, the better you can understand him, and he will understand you, and the bonding also becomes stronger. Why is that we are not able to understand all these things? We cannot reflect on these points at all. Don't be your child's friend. Again, this is a myth. And I would say that if you are able to become the best friend of your child, nobody can harm him. He cannot falter in any ways if you are always with him, and he is going to share with you all that events or all that things that he feels like. Then you become the best mentor to him. And when you are the best mentor to him, there is no chances that he can deviate from any particular path that you have shown him. I hope these videos are giving values in your life, and you will have some changes, bring some changes in your parenting styles as well. So try to know about all these things, integrate the values, integrate these learnings in your parenting style, and see the changes that you can find. Also, let us know in the comment section what do you expect from us, so that we can come up with some other videos like these and give you more insights regarding the challenges that parents are facing right now. And also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon and press all so that you get the notifications whenever we upload all the videos.